Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to fill out a warranty ticket, which is under the banner of herbicide application as well. So if we go back to this site, so this site right here, we've already gone to it once. We did a TVC ticket, and we've come back to it, and we've done some SVC, some broadleaf, along the outer edge of it. And now let's say it's the end of August, and Husky calls us and they want us to come back to the site to do some warranty work as there have been some misses and there are weeds coming up in a few different locations. So we show up to the site, we spray it. If we're looking at the site here, if you watch the first video that I did where I went through doing a TVC ticket, I mentioned that maybe in these corners, if you kind of look on the northeast side, in the corners of the site, there might have been some water before. So let's say now the water has dried up, and because we didn't spray it, because it was filled with water, now that it's dry, some weeds have started growing there. So Husky calls us, says that they have weeds growing on the site. We show up, we get to the site. The whole site looks pretty clean, except for a couple corners where there used to be water, and now there are weeds that are growing. So we just spray those two areas, and now we have to do a warranty form. So click on the polygon. We will note, we can still put down how big the site is. So we'll note that it's 6,340 square meters. Go to forms and say add form. So now we're going to scroll back down and find our billable work ticket 2020. We'll click on that. And we'll start with the date. So we'll say that it's the end of August. Let's say it's August 29th. We'll swipe to the next screen. We're in the Lloydminster division of Marksman. Type of work ticket, we're doing a herbicide application ticket. Go to the next screen and we'll select our warranty ticket. So our warranty ticket means that the work we're doing right now is free of charge. We're not charging it out, we're not expensing it to Husky or anything. We're just coming in there and cleaning up the sites that should have no weeds on them. So go to our next screen. Our size in meters squared, again, that's 6,340 square meters. We'll go to our next screen and we'll find our Husky Energy Furnace 1073 job number. And we'll select that. So we'll select the crew members again. Let's say it's the end of the summer. A lot of our summer employees have gone back to school for the year. So there's only a few people left, and we'll say it's just myself that is going out to clean up some of these sites that have been complained about. We'll say Johnny Boy is my supervisor. And I'm using R2001. Start time, start time was from 8 a.m. until 8:15. There's only a couple patches of weeds in the corner of the site, so it doesn't take me very long to spray them. So again, 8 till 8:15, that's a quarter of an hour, which equates to 0.25 of an hour. Method of application, handgun. Spraying methodology, spot treatments only. So if I leave it as entire area, it looks like I got to the site and I resprayed the entire site. So I switch it to spot treatments only, as there is only a couple spots on the site that had weeds growing, and it was only those spots that I sprayed. Number of Texas gates sprayed. When I drove to the site, the Texas gate looked fine. There wasn't any weeds growing on it, so I didn't spray it, so I'll say 0. Rate of solution sprayed, 100 liters a hectare. And there wasn't that many weeds. I probably only sprayed about 25 liters to get the areas that I needed to. So now we have to input the weather again. So we'll say rain. It hasn't rained before or after. The wind speed's pretty low. Wind is coming from the north. Temperature is about 17 degrees, and the humidity is 54. So for my herbicide tank mix, it's the end of the summer. Nothing's really going to be growing much more. It's going to start getting cold out soon. So all I'm really going to spray is Roundup. So I'll say I sprayed Roundup at 7 liters a hectare just to kill it all. I didn't have to use surfactant, as Roundup has a select amount of surfactant included in it. General targeted vegetation, I will say all grasses and vegetation, as anything that was coming up in those areas that I sprayed, I wanted to kill all of it. Greater than 30 meters to the water, and I rinsed the bottle and I left it on the truck. Did we have a herbicide spill? No, we did not. Flag site to return. I'll say nope. The site should be good now. Any weeds that were growing, nothing came back, so we were all set. Add a new picture. I'll say yes. So again, I will take a picture of the site. I might take a picture of the areas, so the couple corners where there's weeds coming up. I'll take a picture of where the weeds were that I sprayed. I'll take a picture of the site, and on my way out of the site, I'll again take a picture of the site sign. For my comments, I'll say site looks pretty clean, except for a few corners where there used to be water. Sprayed few weeds that were coming up. I'll swipe to the next screen. I'll say add. I'll add the picture of the site sign on my way out. I'm not going to add another picture. And I'm going to save form and exit. So now this polygon, it's not going to change colors or anything. Before, when you do a TVC ticket, it'll go green. When you do an SVC ticket, it'll turn pink, like the one to the left. When you do a warranty ticket, nothing happens. It still stays green. But if you go into forms, you can see that this site now has a TVC ticket on it, and it also has a warranty ticket on it. But that's all you need to do. Just add a warranty ticket. It doesn't take you long to go through it, and that way we'll know that somebody has been to the site to clean up the weeds that were growing on it.